guys, I have Jess here with me again, and we're gonna do a tag because I feel like it.
Because why not?
Sam over at Novels and Nonsense made up the Nintendo tag, and I love Nintendo, so we're gonna do it. We're just gonna kind of go right through these. First of all, we're going with the NES, which is the Nintendo Entertainment System for the uninitiated, and that is a classic that you want to read. There are a lot of classics I want to read. My biggest goal is to get through 1 or 2 Jane Austen this summer, or at least this year.
Don't hate me. I've not read Jane Eyre by
Either.
Charlotte Bronte.
I haven't either.
I need to read Jane Eyre.
There are a lot of classics that I need to read.
But that one is towards the top of my list.
Number 2 is the SNES, the Super Nintendo, which is a sequel that you liked more than the first book. It can be a second book or whatever in a series. It can be any other than the first book. First answer is usually A Storm of Swords. It's my favorite one, and it's the most action-packed one.
I'm gonna go with Catching Fire. That's my favorite of the series, and it's also the best movie.
Yes, that is definitely true. I'm not sure which one of the books is my favorite, but the second movie is the bomb. Number 3 is the N64, Nintendo 64, a book that revolutionized the way you look at the world. That's a big question.
That is a big question.
Oh.
For this, I'm gonna go with Life of Pi by Jan Martel. There's just a lot of religion and life, what is reality kind of things.
What is the real life? It's just fantasy. I might go with one that I just finished recently, which was Burnt Shadows by Camilla Shamsi. It's just, there's a lot of commentary about, like, you know, war and what it means to be a citizen of different countries, and it really just makes you look at all these things and like see the human element of war. It gave me a new perspective I've just never really been introduced to before, and I loved it. It's a very heartbreaking book, but it's a very, very good book, and it really is very thought-provoking, so I will go with that one. Number 4 is the Gamecube, a popular book that did not go over so well with you. First of all, Sam, excuse you. I love my Gamecube, so don't hate. I usually tend to be pretty on the popular opinion. I don't usually hate books that are popular that often. Except, I guess I could go with the Divergent trilogy, or actually the Maze Runner is a better example. I'll go with the Maze Runner, because at least with Divergent, I at least liked the first book. With the Maze Runner, I couldn't do the writing style. It just didn't click for me. Sorry.
For me, I'm gonna go with Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. Please don't hate me.
I still haven't read that.
Because everybody loved it last summer, and I didn't.
just nope. Number 5, we have the Wii, a new favorite book. What the heck have I read?
Aristotle and Dante.
Oh yeah, that's true.
For me, it's gonna be Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe.
Yeah.
I read it a few months ago, and it was amazing.
The hype was so deserved.
It was so deserved.
I read it so fast. I read it in like a couple of days, and it was just beautiful.
I read it in a couple of days during school.
Exactly, while I was busy. I was nervous because it was so hyped up, but it literally deserved every bit of hype it got. It's so good. I'm gonna go with that one too, actually.
If you haven't read it yet, what are you doing?
Number 6, we have Nintendo Power. Oh my god, I remember that. I never got Nintendo Power, the magazine, but like I used to see them all the time. But anyways, it's a favorite graphic novel series or a series you want to start.
Well, there's lots I want to start.
There's a million I want to start because I never really got into graphic novels, but I really want to because I've seen so many people on BookTube talking about all these different graphic novels recently. Like everyone's been talking about Saga. I think I'll just go with Saga for my answer.
I'm gonna go with Amulet, which looks adorable, and my boss is reading it right now.
Number 7, we have Super Mario, a character that you'd love to just squish like a Goomba. Oh wait, no, that's not a good squish. It's a bad squish. Never mind. All right, number
Squish like a
squish like a Goomba. Squish. Like
Mario
kill
style.
it. Character that you just love to squish like a Goomba. So somebody you don't like.
I got one.
What?
Umbridge from Harry Potter.
Who wouldn't want to squish her?
I hate her so much.
Oh, she's terrible in the best way. Like she's a great villain, but I hate her. Actually, no, I'm just gonna go with that answer too. Number 8 is Zelda, my personal favorite. A newer fantasy that you consider to be a modern classic.
I'm gonna go with the books of Pelennor because they're so good.
New to me would be The Name of the Wind. Number 9, we have Samas-Aran, favorite sci-fi novel or one you would want to read. One that I really enjoyed that's kind of an older one was The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. I had to read it for a fantasy and sci-fi class and really enjoyed it.
For me, I've started it, but I'm only still in book 1, and that's the Pendragon series by T.J. McHale. It's kind of sci-fi fantasy, so it's on kind of that line, but it's a big series series. There are 10 books, so I need to slowly make my way through them.
Yeah. Number 10 is Pokemon and book editions that you want to collect. Harry Potter. Besides Harry Potter, because I want all of the editions of Harry Potter because they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Penguin comes up with all these beautiful editions for all these different classics. I definitely like to collect some of those at some point in my life, eventually.
For me, I also really want the new paperback Harry Potter edition that has the castle on the side, and the Penguin English Library, which I have a few of.
Yeah.
And I think it's like Puffin Chalk Classic.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah,
those are really
really
pretty
nice too.
Number 11 is Donkey Kong, which is a book with original characters.
I got one, and that is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series.
I think I'll go with Vicious for this one just because the way that Victoria Schwab approaches superheroes, it just explains the way that the two main characters sort of become superheroes in such an interesting way, and their powers are really interesting. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Or the Night Circus. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't think of that. And finally, question number 12 is the Nintendo fandom, which is your favorite Nintendo game or games, or a game that you really, really want. I have too many answers to this.
I played a lot of the older Mario Party games, so those always have a special place in the heart.
My two all-time favorites is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It was the first one in that series of games. It's sort of RPG-ish, and I adore it. I fell in love with the game. I can't even tell you how many times I've replayed it. And then the other one that's pretty much the exact same vein is Ocarina of Time. It's so many people's favorite Zelda. It's totally cliche, and I don't care. I love that game. I can play it 1,000 times and I never get sick of it. So I adore those. And for one that I really want, I want Zelda Wii U. I want it to be titled. I want it to be given to me. I need it.
Now.
I don't even have a Wii U yet, but I don't care. I want that game in my life. Alright, and so that is the whole tag. Once again, I will link Sam's stuff, the creator of this tag, down below. She's phenomenal. If you love fantasy and you're not subscribed to her, that is a mistake on your part and you should fix it. And that's it for us. So my name is Jackie.
And I'm Jess.
And we will see you in another video later. Bye!
Neville Longbottom.
And Dante from Aristotle and Dante.